This video is brought to you by OpenVPP and Ionna. OpenVPP, a global virtual power plant for electric vehicles. See vehicles charging across the world and zoom in to see real-time charging status in what aims to be the world's largest vehicle virtual power plant. OpenVPP allows you to track charging history, energy usage, and daily trips, comparing your usage versus others, day to day and month to month. With OpenVPP, we're working together to showcase the potential of EV charging to electric grid operators. There may even be future coordinated EV charging rewards coming soon. So sign up today at world.openvpp.energy. It's completely free to join and takes under 60 seconds. And Ionna, the EV charging network brought to you by the world's leading automakers. Ionna is raising the bar on what it means to charge. We're talking a 400 kilowatt minimum nationwide network built with the customer in mind. Fast, reliable, affordable, every single time.
Polestar 1, Polestar 2, Polestar 3.
No
hey,
way.
Kyle.
Hey, Scott. How's it going?
Good.
We popped over to Polestar Denver because I wanted to film an update on what the heck's been going on with the Polestar 3.
Yes.
And there's some great news and some bad news. But ultimately, I think we can all agree that Polestar completely botched the launch of potentially one of their most important models.
Yes.
It was a rough start for this car.
What made it rough?
Oh, well, glitches beyond anything you could imagine. There was delivery issues. There were hardware issues. For example, AC onboard chargers were failing. There was software bugs that were causing the cars to do a bunch of weird stuff. I've experienced them. I've experienced like sliding a Polestar 3, like kind of in a normal performance way. It's like typical what you would do with a performance car.
Yeah.
And then it just completely shut down, went into limp mode and freaked out.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
So it's like, whoa, this thing really had some problems. But I have good news.
Yes.
There's a new Polestar 3 coming next year.
Wasn't this just introduced last year?
Yeah, so it's actually supposed to be this year, but it's not out yet. So let's explain to people. This is the only model year Polestar 3 that's currently been made. It's a 2025, and this launched at the end of 24, and it had like a super long model year run.
Yes.
This is a 400 volt system architecture, dual motor, and it honestly is a great driving car, an awesome car. It's one of my favorite cars. I was just so bummed that it was so annoying to live with.
Yes.
For model year 26, Polestar is going to do high voltage with 350 kilowatt charging, they claim, with brand new motors and a completely different electrical architecture.
That sounds sick.
So I wanted to drive the Polestar 3 2025, which is still new in 2026.
Yes.
Because should you go for one of these cars or should you wait for one of the high voltage ones? The reason I say should you go for one of these, 24 grand off the hood.
That is massive.
So do you take a big discount on a first model year car, and there's a big upgrade that Polestar is doing to all these cars? This has it, I'll explain. Or do you wait for the next gen? The other reason we're here, Scott, you've never driven a Polestar 3.
I've actually never driven a Polestar, period. You've never let me drive the Polestar 1.
Oh, you've never driven that?
Nope.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so your first time ever driving a Polestar.
Yes, I'm excited.
So we're going to go out and cruise around in the Polestar 3. Shout out to Polestar Denver for inviting us over here because they had this car upgraded and said, hey, come check it out.
Nice.
They're so nice. They're the best here.
We had actually scheduled a test drive, and then they emailed us and said, oh, we can do whatever you need. And that was so nice.
Yeah, I scheduled a Polestar 4 test drive. Stay tuned for another video.
Yeah.
So let's go rip the Polestar 3.
Okie dokie.
Scott, this is the Polestar 3, and it's the worst spec Polestar 3 you can get.
Yeah, it's a car.
It's hearing aid beige with the little wheels and the kind of fabric-y interior.
It's like weird interior. It's better because no, it's not. It's not better.
Yeah, it's just not. You got to spend the money to spec these things up. And here's the deal. Polestar 3 rear drive, under 50 grand now.
No way.
Well under 50 grand, because that's $50,000 on Polestar's website. But it's important to remember, Polestar likes to seem and come off like they're direct to consumer. They are not. They sell through dealers, which means dealers can juice the price even a little bit more.
Yeah.
And so Polestar Denver, which is our preferred Polestar dealership, of course, that's where I bought my car, genuinely. they're like, you know what, just a blanket, 24 grand off every Polestar 3. So this thing's like
What?
mid 40s. This is an all-wheel drive one. It's still probably right around 50,000.
I think I even heard them say they're going to take off more money for stuff that's already in stock here.
Yeah, in stock gets an additional incentive.
Crazy.
I don't know what the numbers are. Just call them up. Don't come,
Yeah.
And that's just right now at the time of recording. But they're like, look, we need to sell cars, and they're going to make it happen.
Sweet.
So that's a real incentive to kind of revisit the Polestar 3 because Polestar 3, when we first drove it, had a chip inside called the NVIDIA Drive AGX Xavier, or just maybe NVIDIA Drive. Yeah, I think it was AGX, but either way, the Xavier chip. It was 30 tops, so trillion operations per second. They just are offering a free upgrade to every Polestar 3 and Volvo EX90 to upgrade it to the NVIDIA Drive AGX Orin. It makes that chip act more as a centralized compute, which enables more software updates, better ADAS, phone as a key, cool audio functions like spatial audio. You can talk to each other in the cabin. And that is 254 tops.
So big difference.
It's like 9 times almost more compute power in the vehicle.
So
It means,
not only does that make it better for like now, it also future proofs and you get more.
yeah, so I think that's a really commendable thing that Polestar is doing, which is saying, look, we sold you a car with some pretty bad, chip in there, pretty bad stuff. Bring it in. We'll put in a brand new centralized compute in the car, which is expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they're going to issue all the new software to it. So this has the latest version 2 software with the new chip, and I want it to go for a drive. Let's show everyone around this thing.
Alrighty.
Sticker on this car is $76,100.
76
This is in the $50,000 range, brand new,
right now.
right now, which is crazy to think about. Polestar 3, beautiful car, I think,
Yeah.
even in this spec. It's got tons of room. What's weird is Polestar 4 has dog mode, Polestar 3 does not.
But Polestar 3 does have a keep climate.
Yeah, it's like a 60-minute keep climate maybe. We'll play around with it because on the new chip, that could come in a software update as well.
Okay.
Right now that it's got all the new stuff. But I love the back end of this car.
I just love how they look.
Yeah, and I've made a full driving review, full tours of this car. We have plenty of content, but it's all from like a year and a half ago. All right,
So,
inside.
Inside,
This one, again, black interior.
it is
pretty
dark
boring.
in here.
Yeah.
But, it's fine.
So I think what we need to do is go for a drive.
Okay.
This
that's
is
what I
the
want to do.
dual motor non-performance variant.
Okay.
I also want to talk about towards the end of this video, should you go for this, let's go evaluate the 2025, and then I'm going to pull up the 2026 and onward high voltage spec.
Okay.
Because it's way more output power, brand new motors, way more efficient, and way faster charging, and it's got, all the good stuff. This is SPA 2. The new one's called SPA 2 Upgraded.
SPA 2 way better.
SPA 2 way better. That's what we should call it. Scott, I'd love for you to drive it first. You've never driven a Polestar.
I'm very excited.
So hop in there, get yourself acquainted, and let's go.
All right.
Welcome to your first ever drive of a Polestar 3, or any Polestar.
Any Polestar, thank you. I'm excited.
Every Polestar is on a completely different platform, by the way.
Bulky. Everyone, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so that's SPA 1, that's CMA. This is SPA 2, and soon to be SPA 2 Upgraded, and
Yeah.
Polestar 4 is SEA.
Huh.
So they're all completely different.
Okay.
Which means there's very little brand identity between the models.
They're really trying to figure it out. Well, I've released my steering wheel column.
Push it in. There you go. Pull it out. Welcome to my issue as well.
Oh, wait, that's as far as it goes.
Yes.
I thought it was broken.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. That's the only problem,
okay.
other than there's no ESP off, but no one cares
But
about
I
that.
do like that this is flat.
No.
Yeah. No. I don't like squircle because I like that it's circular here, but I have tall I have long femurs, and they tend to get caught on steering wheels.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad you're driving this, because we all have different opinions.
I know. It's okay that you have a wrong one. All right.
So this is the main software on it. You have lights, camera, action, everything you could need right here.
Lights, driver adjustments, rear defroster. I got this. Ooh.
This one actually has a back piece of glass, unlike Polestar 4.
Yep. I'll get into that later. Okay, now you showed me something cool earlier, but I need to... Okay. Side mirrors. That's what I want to look at. So I'm looking at my left mirror, and I use...
So look here. When you
okay.
you highlight over, it'll show. We'll let Scott get set up and then we'll go for a drive.
Okay.
It's been a couple seconds. You're all adjusted.
I'm adjusted now. I felt like this was choking me, but you can change the angle of this seatbelt. Drive settings.
Yeah, what you got here, Scott?
So I've got creep off.
Mm-hmm.
Should I turn it on?
No, this is for you to adjust however you want the car to drive.
I mean, my Rivian doesn't creep, so I don't think I would love that feature.
Mm-hmm.
Raise suspension hill descent. I don't really know what that...
So do you need to raise the suspension for off-roading? No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Steering feel.
Light. Nice.
One pedal drive settings.
Yeah, I want it on standard.
Yeah, you like a lot of regen.
Yeah, and I know this is not going to have enough regen. Nothing ever does compared to except the Cadillac.
Yeah,
compared to my Rivian.
all the GM stuff, pretty good. Yep.
Performance.
So this actually does a clutch connect. So it's a bit like your car.
It keeps it connected.
Yeah, so your Rivian, for example, is very similar to this, where the old Polestar 3s, this generation, have a clutch disconnect on the rear, and it runs front-wheel drive normally.
Do you feel the clunk?
Well, that's what I was thinking we should try out, because I don't remember. And you can comment on it to see if it's as bad as your Rivian is.
Okay. You notice my Rivian more than I do.
Yes, that's true. And then performance keeps it locked together all the time.
Okay, easy to understand.
If you spec a Polestar 3 performance pack, then it defaults to performance and you can choose range.
Oh, okay.
Whereas this car defaults to range and you can choose performance.
That's fair.
I believe the 2026 model year with the new drivetrain will disconnect the front axle and it will primarily be a rear wheel drive car, which is the way it should be.
Nice. Okay.
And Polestar 4 is that way.
Okay.
So that's, again, totally new drivetrain in the next model year.
Okay.
And then you can, I think we do range first. Let's see how that clutch connect feels.
I think we keep the suspension just normal.
They also have really cool graphics whenever you go into these. And then you can go like nimble and you'll see, look, there's a little bit more damping and firm, a lot more damping.
Wow.
This is what I love.
I love the visual.
Yeah, and you can learn about creep mode, for example. So we'll come in here and it's like, that's how it works. And if it's off, you just stay there.
Nothing happens. Right. But at least they're showing me.
Yeah. And then there's...
Does it show this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then it raises up.
Crazy.
But let's drop her down.
Okay.
This is the one that drives me crazy.
I feel it.
But it won't let me go into it because the car's off right now. No ESC off.
Me.
No one cares. I just had to put it in there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
So it's actually off right now.
Okay.
You drove the EX30, right? And the EX90?
Yes.
So the way that you actually turn them on is just by putting them in gear.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, the brake really gave out there.
Yeah.
The pedal got squishy.
Yes, because it switched from the parking hold function to actually sitting on the service brakes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Why did it spin? Why is it spinning?
I don't know. Maybe because it's going heads up now. Oh no, it's just straight spinning for no reason.
Spinning. But does it have anything to do with me moving this?
I don't think so. No.
No. Okay, that was weird.
I think it just had to reorient because it was inside the garage.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, it's still spinning.
This is the Polestar stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna hope that it's the concrete building.
But also, just to be fair to everyone, we made sure we're test driving a car that has the latest and greatest Polestar 3 2.1 0.22, which is the new AGX Orin chip with the new software. Very few cars have this.
Yes.
Right now.
We're lucky that we have this and the old one, so we can kind of compare the two.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to drive.
Time to drive a Polestar for the first time.
Oh, it's not creeping because I have that turned off. I'm also not used to city driving.
Oh.
Right now.
That's a big dog.
Oh, look at that, the burner.
Hello, buddy. Oh.
Ain't nobody gonna stop my stride. Why'd you say, oh?
Oh, that car came into frame.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna turn right. How zippy is it? Oh! And we're in normal, like range mode, right?
Right, so you felt it delay though, right? You put your foot in and then it ramped up.
Yeah.
So that's it blending the rear motor in without a clunk.
Why do they do that?
It's for EPA range results, so you don't have flex-related losses on dual permanent magnet motors.
Okay.
So should we try performance mode?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go here to settings, drive, and Performante.
Performante.
All right, we'll get through the intersection. Let's not freak anyone out. We are in a residential zone.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay, and try it.
We're going to wait a moment.
Now just you can feel if it's a better response or not.
Oh, okay. Much zippier. I think you're right. Maybe I am a Polestar 3 person.
Well, I'll tell you this. For the first time, we have a perfectly synced up turn signal with another car, and they benchmarked Porsche turn signals.
Amazing.
And the Polestar brand has been saying they want to benchmark and be the choice for electric performance enthusiasts, which I would say we are.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to hold them to that standard. They've also said many times they want to go after the Porsche crowd. So if they're going to benchmark anything, they benchmarked the turn signal timing from the Cayenne.
Good job, Polestar.
I would agree. That's probably the only benchmark they were able to match based off my driving experience with this car.
This is a pretty nice feel.
I agree. It's different than anything else out there. It's not very German in like the Audis or the Porsches or anything like that.
It's not Tesla-y.
It's cool.
It's cool, and I'm trying to kind of put my finger on it, which is why I'm at a little bit of a loss for words, because I can't really compare it to anything that I've driven electric so far. What are we poking at?
Oh, it's the new Fiat 500e electric, of course.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah. Oh no.
New mail truck?
Yep.
So I was just telling you that like we keep going over all of these bumps, but you hear a bump, you hit it, no body porpoising, no head toss. Is that what that's called? Yeah. Look, I'm going over all these bumps.
Yeah, this is some gnarly stuff too.
This is totally comfortable. The other day we were doing this in my Mazda and the dampers are going out and it's like, so this is much better.
I'm glad you made the Polestar 3 versus 150,000 mile 2019 Mazda comparison.
2018.
2018. Okay. Sorry. It's a real cross shopping.
Okay. Listen up. Okay. So we are now going to head out on the highway, head south. Hopefully we don't have traffic and we can test out the new lane centering, or it's not new lane centering. It's new, cruise control with follow distance.
Yep. It's so you can actually select follow distance. Before it just had one setting.
Okay.
And so now I heard the closest should be around 2 seconds, which feels too long, but we're going to see how that goes.
Okay.
But so far you've been cruising around for the last, 10 minutes or so. We're going to bang a left onto the highway here. What do you think so far, Scott?
I quite like it. Notably, very quiet, very comfortable. I do not like, and I don't think it's going to come through on camera, the turn signal noise. It sounds like an audio pop.
Yeah, like a speaker malfunction,
yeah, like
basically.
a pop, 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 and it's very distracting. Comfortable seating position. Obviously, I wish that this went out a little bit more. Nice ride overall.
I think it's such a cool car. I love it.
It's just different. So I can't say like, oh, it's better than such and such, or, we were talking about the clutch disconnect.
Go for it.
No.
Oh, man, we would have made it.
No, we wouldn't have. No, we'll err on the side of caution. But we were talking about the clutch disconnect, and I didn't really know what you were talking about. And then you showed me. And this is how Rivian should have done it.
You want to explain how they did it?
So Rivian, I don't really know how to explain this. I know how it feels.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Okay, so when it connects the clutch, it does the clunk, right? Can you help me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
So in Rivian, is one of the worst, clutch connect tunings on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you're cruising steady state, 30, 40 miles an hour. You mat the throttle and bam, it connects the rear motor.
Yeah.
This sort of doesn't give you full power when you floor it. It just slowly brings in the front motor.
So it makes it feel like it's like a slow rise.
And then it connects the rear motor as the front's ramping and then adds on top. So you don't feel like, here's everything, boom, then the rear is in. It's just this nice constant flow of power.
Gradual,
And if you click the performance mode, then here's both motors all the time. Yeah, really nice. Now you're still in front wheel drive.
I realize I'm in front wheel drive because nothing happened just then.
Yes. So now we're getting on the highway. This car is so quiet, and it doesn't even have the noise insulated glass. I believe it's the Pro Pack that gives you the Bowers and Wilkins and the double glazing on the windshield.
Which is 100%. That's absolutely what you should get. The Bowers and Wilkins system alone
It's amazing.
is incredible.
Yeah, it's like $5,500 for that package and comes with so much.
Yeah, so you basically just get like an incredible sound system with, wheels.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, let's hit the new lane centering function, Scott. Let's see how it feels.
Well, intuitively, where is it?
Same as Model 3. So you pull that down twice, or maybe just once.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. You're locked in.
Okay. So now I'm going to adjust my follow distance.
Yeah, let's see how that works.
So I'm going to go up.
No, that's push to talk.
Oh, keep hands on steering wheel. Okay. Do I go?
I think it's got to be the left side of the steering wheel.
Okay, up.
Is speed, up and
Okay.
down, left
So-
and right.
I went left. Oh, pay attention to driving.
Oh, maybe it doesn't have it.
No.
That's where it would be.
That is where it would be. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we know that we have the new update.
Yes. But the lane centering feels pretty good.
The lane, I feel like pretty okay. This is also a pretty traffic-y time. It's 4 p.m.
It says it can do lane changes.
Okay.
See the little arrows there next to the wheel?
Is that what that means? It's available for lane changes?
I think
thought
so.
that was just meant like
Now it's
lane
not available for
centering.
lane changes. It's asking
Because
you to
there's a
touch the
car.
wheel.
Okay.
So it's capacitive. Yep.
All right, let's see if it does lane change.
Yeah. Oh, it
Oh.
says cancel. Did you keep your hand on the wheel when you did that?
Unclear. Let's try
All right.
again.
Keep your hand touching the wheel.
I'm touching.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh! That is
Good.
surprisingly pleasant. That was not sketchy.
That was good. It was slow and smooth.
That was confident.
Yeah. Oh, we do have distance control.
Oh.
Here we go.
Why is it down here?
I don't know. That seems like a weird place to put it.
Okay, wait, we're one car length?
Is this the closest?
Is this? No.
This
No.
feels way too far.
That's way too far. Okay, I'm going to press it.
All right, go for it.
No,
Oh, that was the closest.
way.
Now, so this is medium. We're way the heck back here. You could park a semi truck in between us and them.
That's... Okay, we're going to do it all the way.
Yeah, now go farthest distance. So we're on 3. Just getting the camera to focus, sorry.
No way.
Well, this doesn't feel much different than
Well,
the 2.
but all traffic is slowing down, so this is still slowing down.
Yeah, but no question the closest is not close enough.
No, not even a little bit.
Huh, isn't that unusual?
That's very surprising.
Yes.
Sorry, you said the same thing. We're entering a little bit of traffic.
I
so
like
I'm
this
kind of on
guy's
high
license
alert.
plate on the Hummer. 1,000 horsepower. America!
Nice. Really
Also,
nice.
I just want to mention for the viewers, we'll get back to talk about model year 26, but
Mm-hmm.
this is the first Polestar 3 I've been in that's not built in China.
Yes, this is built in South Carolina.
Yeah, feels the same.
Why did they do that?
Tariffs?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. What's up?
Well, we're just cruising on the highway. This is so stupid that distance control is down here
Yeah.
and not here on the wheel, which is
Yeah.
where it should be.
Big miss.
Big miss. But other than that, at least they give you the option, but one needs to be way closer.
Yeah, this is one.
Yeah, like cars are going to be cutting in front of you all day. So,
That's wild.
Yeah,
That's considered one car length, but I'm looking at this.
no, they don't say car length. It's just
Oh,
closest.
it's their distance. Okay.
Yeah, it's a time-based metric.
Because my car length would be like on the bumper right there.
Right, you'd want to come all the way up this
Yeah.
way and like get up to somewhere around here would feel.
Yeah.
See, like that should be one. Like let's be real here.
No, I think that's a little too close for the average.
But look, they get out of the way. We can make progress. Thanks very much. Sorry, Forrester.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
what else?
great highway cruiser.
Uh-huh.
Nice car. And if you charge at home, assuming your car's under warranty and the onboard charger is covered, because that's a problem with these,
Yep.
why do you need the 800 volt system architecture? Why do you care that the all-wheel drive is rear-wheel drive instead of front-wheel drive in two-wheel drive mode?
That was so confusing what you just said.
But people know what I mean.
I do, yes. The viewers understand what you're talking about.
Yes, I have a migraine at the moment. So
I know. You're being a trooper. Sorry, I made you so car sick. He had a migraine before, and then I think I was really jerky again, but my bad. It wasn't
totally
a pleasant
fine.
experience.
Totally fine. I was just trying to see how high cruise control would let me set while we're just sitting in traffic, and it lets me set up to 95 miles an hour. And it's still lane centering right now. But if I select 96, it says, oh, buzzes the wheel, and it says, nope, now it wants me to pay attention. There must be eye tracking around here too.
There's definitely eye tracking somewhere.
Well, that's annoying. But you seem to be distracted. I'm trying to show the viewers something cool, car. Anyway, if you go to 96, it says, oh, steering assist unavailable, speed too high, but we're only doing 33 miles an hour. And now it won't even attempt to lane center. So you have to set it to 95 so you can just stick with traffic. But it does a good job even in the city. Like, it's not any point-to-point system or anything cool.
No, but it's good
doing this.
lane centering. It's not sketch.
And this feels way better than the first time that I drove the car.
Really?
Yeah,
Good. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of improvements.
It feels mature, the lane centering to me.
Yeah, it feels confident, and it's way better than early iterations of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Suspension's great through here, too.
Yeah.
It has an underlying character of sportiness where you can feel what's happening, but the tuning is incredible. You hit a bump once, and you're done. Completely the opposite of that vehicle in front of us, which is an early R1S, worse than your car. That is Mr. Porpoise right there.
Yeah.
You can hit the bumps and watch that thing do this the whole time, and we're, just one and done.
Yeah.
It's great. The chassis engineers at Polestar are truly some of the best. So I just am backing up into the space here, Scott.
Yeah.
And
Is that turtle mode?
turtle mode, it said there was some issue. Drive performance reduced, drive with caution or something like that. Okay, so maybe the Polestar is still a bit buggy.
But great ride.
Yeah, I mean, we did test. Oh, it's gone. It's
Okay,
gone. We're out
okay.
of turtle mode.
Too funny.
So even with the new chip, it's got some issues. You know what? I got to say, knock on wood, if there's any wood around here, Polestar 1, pretty rock solid.
Yeah.
Pretty rock solid. Polestar 3, not rock solid.
Not rock solid, but really, we were both commenting on just how lovely it is to ride in. So
It is such a nice car to drive.
it was really nice. This was a good, have a migraine in kind of vehicle.
Yeah, because the ride is wonderful. It's quiet. I love this car because it's so different from everything on the road.
Yeah.
It's the alternate choice. It's a bit like Saab back in the day.
Don't compare this to Saab.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like the
Polestar owners everywhere are crying.
No, it's like they're both Swedish brands. They're both the alternate choice. And now they're both owned by the Chinese.
Yeah,
So,
true. Closer comparison than I thought.
yes. Let's go compare some numbers to see if you should go for this one or the new one. Before we go any farther, I just want to say Polestar said I should park here. I did not actively choose to park in the handicap or disabled parking. Here's the deal. I want to read everyone what was released in October of 2025, which has to do with the new version of Polestar 3. Polestar, the Swedish electric performance car brand that faults every time you drift it, makes extensive hardware upgrades to its flagship SUV Polestar 3 for the 2026 model year. Overall performance improves significantly thanks to a new 800-volt electrical architecture with substantial increase in power, faster charging, and greater core computer processing power. This got the new core computer processing power. So it's really just output power and recharging power. Polestar CEO says the upgrades to Polestar 3 are so extensive, it's like an entirely new car. With this upgrade, we continue to deliver on our commitment to add value for our customers through over-the-air software and hardware updates. I like how they say over-the-air hardware updates.
Yeah, I love my over-the-air hardware updates.
Yes, the already amazing Polestar 3 is now better than ever. Here's the deal. Look at this. Peak rate of up to 350 kilowatts, 10 to 80 in 22 minutes. It's 25% faster charging, 6% more efficient, and completely new battery, 106 kilowatt hours, which is a bit smaller than this. This is 111 kilowatt hours. And I think this is gross capacity. It's like 107 usable, but I think it's slightly less capacity,
Okay.
but way faster charging, which makes up for it. And look at this, 500 kilowatts of total power. That's 670 something horsepower.
In the performance.
In the performance.
That's awesome.
This, by the way, is 360 kilowatts. The performance only gives you 20 kilowatts more of a boost. So you're going from 380 kilowatts to 500.
That's nuts.
That's so much more power. It's insane. And then greater computing power. We talk about the NVIDIA Drive AGX Orin, which is already, all of them will have that. So the question is, do you go for a car that can do, let's see, dual motor performance. Here we go. 500 kilowatts, 3.8 seconds, 0 to 60, 140 mile an hour top speed. Way more performance everywhere.
Yep.
Or do you take 25 grand off of one of these? Honestly, I think you can probably get a discount on some.
I was going to say, I think you'd take like 25 grand and then get the new chip.
New chip. So I think it comes down to the use case, right? If you're going to lease it and you're going to take that $399 with $5 grand down and you don't road trip that often and you just want a nice car to cruise in, you could take advantage of this car now with the new chip, and it's going to give you a great daily driving experience at a very reasonable lease rate.
Yes.
If you are going to buy the car and you care at all about resale value and you care at all about having a more efficient drivetrain and the next, kind of what it really should have been,
go with high voltage.
You got to go with the new one.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. They're 25 grand off on these right now or whatever, 24,000 here at Polestar Denver for inventory units. It won't be that long until the new ones are also significantly discounted. Let's just be real. It's not like you're going to have to pay sticker for one of those.
No.
So I guess the question is, should you buy a Polestar 3 right now? I think you should lease one if you need a car.
Yep.
It's a great looking car.
Awesome ride experience.
Great to ride in. And I think I was going to say we didn't experience any bugs, although it did go into turtle mode just now.
Yeah.
But it cleared itself.
That's fine.
Cleared itself. We were doing some clutch
We
weird
also
stuff.
were like setting the
clutch connect. We were
setting the lane centering to 95 miles an hour while going 33. So maybe that's
just stuff that the Germans would never
Yes.
It's got to do car stuff. It's got to do that. So I think you go for the 26 moving forward.
I agree.
That's really the recommendation. Unless you're going to lease it and take advantage of that cheap lease deal, just wait a few months because model year 26, we're deep into 2026 now.
Yeah, we're almost at the end of Q1.
Yeah, so it's time. They better start rolling out now. They're doing whatever they can to push these cars out.
Yep.
And they should, because the new one's going to be a serious competitor.
Yes.
And that's going to be one hell of an awesome car. I can't wait to experience the new Polestar 3 on the SPA 2 upgraded platform. So there you go, just a nice refresher. The main reason we're here, though, Scott, is for that.
So?
Polestar 4.
We'll cover that in the next video?
We're taking this for the weekend.
Okay.
So stay tuned for future videos because I've never driven the Polestar 4, but I wanted to at least have a quick go in the Polestar 3.
Amazing.
While we were here, but our main focus, Polestar
4.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for helping with the video, Scott.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on another one again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.